Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bonita, and here we talk about all the things that we love as it relates to lifestyle and luxury. So today we have another luxury video. Over the past couple of weeks, I have been inundated with emails from Hermès. Emails that highlight their shoes, so you don't have to twist my arm. Of course, I looked. Today we're going to look at, of course, in my opinion, the most popular current summer shoes, and also we're going to look at what's hot for fall. Again, if you like this video, please stick around, like, subscribe, and comment below. But without further ado, we're going to get started. So traditionally, as you all know, I am a handbag luxe lover, but over the past couple of years, recently, about this year or maybe even last year, when I first got my Chanel espadrilles, is when I really realized that I am starting to get into luxury shoes. I only have 3 pair. I have my Chanel espadrilles, I have my Louis Vuitton front row sneakers, and I also have my Hermès Orans sandals. So those are the only 3 pair of shoes that you would be considered, I guess, luxury. I do have high-end shoes. I did a video on the luxury shoes that I do not wear. I have a few heels. I'll link that video down below. I have a few heels from boutiques that were, I guess you'd be considered luxury because they were upwards of over $100. They're some of my most least used luxury items because they're really not comfortable. I like a good pair of shoes, well made, whatever material, but just definitely well made. So I do have a lot of, I guess you would call mainstream, high street, contemporary brands, but I typically do not spend, I have like a cap out, right? I like maybe $150, $200 on shoes because I am really rough on shoes. I walk fast. I walk like toward the front of my shoes so they get worn of the front. My Hermès sandals, I'm gonna take them this weekend to the cobbler to get caps on them and a bumper on the heel and also underneath to kind of extend the life of the shoe because it's just the way I walk. So fast forward to today, I'm starting to get into luxury shoes. So like I said, I have a really small collection, but for over the past couple of weeks, I've been getting inundated with these Hermès shoe emails. They've been sending me emails about, what's hot for fall, what's hot now. And I've just been going through, looking at their shoes. Not necessarily that I'm in the market for another pair of Hermès shoes, but they really do have a nice selection of shoes. A selection that I never looked at before, a selection that I never looked at seriously. So if you're into that, I just wanted to bring you the information. So today we're going to talk about what's hot for Hermès shoes for now and for fall. The first pair of shoes, which is no surprise, are going to be the Oran sandals. Those shoes are hot. They've been around since the 90s, but in the last couple of years, they've really become very trendy, even though they are a classic shoe. The shoe is not trendy, but they have been trending. People, you can see them all over Instagram, all over YouTube. I did buy my first pair this summer. I did a video. I'll link it down below or here in the cards. You guys have heard and seen Oran sandals everywhere. They're not for everyone, especially for people like me who have wide feet. There's a game. We talk about that in the video. How to make those shoes fit if you really, want to try those shoes. So if you go online right now to the Hermès website, you will find a plethora of this shoe, and you will find it in all colors, all styles, all materials, and the sizing has also been replenished. If you're still in the market for Oran sandals, it is a good time and now to go ahead and do your research and perhaps purchase them from the website. Also too, they've recently released the Oran Soft, and I have to admit, I did look twice at those shoes, but for me, it's just not worth the price point. They're very cute, and you can find dupes of the Oran sandals, also the Oran Soft sandal everywhere, and I will link those dupes down below. So the Dune sandal is still a slipper type flat shoe, but it has studs on the top, kind of like the Valentino rock studs, but these are just like a chunky, more substantial stud. I think there's only like 4 studs on the shoe. You can get those shoes either flat, or you can have them also too with the heel. Those shoes look very beautiful. I did see them in person when I did visit Washington, D.C. Back in June. And if you are again in the market for a beautiful sandal, you should definitely check out the Dune and the Dreamy sandal. Another shoe that I saw on the website is the Santorini shoe and also the Legend shoe. These are still sandals. These are another option if you don't like the Orans, or if you're looking for something in addition to the Orans. I think these are beautiful sandals as well. Hermès does their sandals really, really well. They just do. All of their shoes are handmade, just like the handbags. But I think the sandals, to be a full leather type heavy shoe, you always get like an airy vibe from their sandals. The Orans, they're very thick, they're very sturdy, but you also get like an airy vibe, kind of, you know, it's a summer shoe. And the last summer sandal that I saw on the website is called just the beach sandal and the bikini sandal. Those are cute. They're not as flattering, I think, probably for my foot, because again, I have a chunky foot, so they probably wouldn't be as flattering for me. But if you had like a slender type foot and you're looking for something even more so light and airy, I think the beach and the bikini sandal would probably be something that you would be interested in. Moving right along to Mules, and you can wear Mules either in the summer or you can wear them in the fall or even winter. I like Mules as a transition piece from summer to fall, but I definitely wear them in the summer, especially when I don't have a pedicure and I need something to cover and I don't want to wear a sneaker. Mules are good for that. So the 2 Mules that I love on the website are the Oz Mules and the Trocadero, I think. Yeah, Trocadero Mule. They do remind you of the Gucci slides, the Gucci Mules. I'll place a picture of them both on the screen. They're very, very similar. And I think that Gucci may have gotten Hermes beat on these. We know that the Gucci ones are tried and true. I don't think there's too much of a difference in the price point. So when you're deciding, you know, which shoe is best for you, I don't think there's too much of a difference. And that's the thing that I've found with Hermes shoes. They are, believe it or not, competitively priced as it relates to luxury. I know you will see shoes at $600, $900, $1,000, but if you put them in the line, we're talking about luxury shoes. If you put them in the line of luxury shoes, Chanel shoes are $600, $900, $700. Louis Vuitton, my front row sneakers were $750. So they're in the line of the normal, quote unquote, a luxury shoes. Now the Hermes flats, I looked, they didn't have a lot of flats, and the ones they had were horrible. They were ugly, pointy witch toes, or too flat, or a buckle. Yeah, their flats game and ballerina flats game is not it. So I don't know if you like that, have at it, but for me, there's none that I would recommend, so I would just skip the flats altogether. Now, the next section that I went over and looked at was the loafer section, and they call it moccasins on their website, but they're pretty much, you know, loafers, like a casual fall shoe, and they have just tons that I would definitely suggest that you get, or tons that if you, again, very similar to the Gucci loafers, but these are, they may have them beat in this area. There's a Colette loafer, the Delphine, the Destin loafer, the Paris loafer. You can find some with the H emblem on them. You can have some that have like animal print. There's some that are just bright colors. They are really, really beautiful. These loafers start at around $880, and they go all the way up to about $1,200. So again, in the world of luxury now, not talking about just normal contemporary brands, but in the world of luxury, very comparable. If you are a Hermes lover and you want to try their loafers, I think that there's tons that you would like. The ones that I like for sure are the Paris Loafer and the Destin Loafer. Paris Loafer has the H emblem, which is very classic and we know very Hermes. And the Destin Loafer has the buckle, has the Kelly buckle on them. I would love either one of those in white. I think that would be beautiful in the fall, early fall, with your white shoes and a crisp blazer. I think that would be beautiful. The next section that pulled me in on the website was the sneaker section. I am becoming a luxury sneaker lover. I have my eye on some Burberry sneakers, another pair of Louis Vuitton sneakers. The only sneaker that I liked on the Hermes website was the Advantage sneaker. And of course, I'll pop a picture here. And it's just a regular white sneaker and it has the H emblem on them. You can get it in orange, black, all white. They're very sleek and classy sneakers. I love a good luxury sneaker that you can wear with slacks, you can wear with a dress, you can dress them up or you can dress them down. To me, I would get my cost per wear out of a luxury sneaker. That's why I'm really not into Golden Goose sneakers. There is too much, but in a nice, crisp luxury sneaker, whether it's all white, all black, or it has the logos, in my opinion, you will get your cost per wear over the years out of that sneaker. And the final section on the Hermes website that totally pulled me in was the boots. Those boots are absolutely beautiful. You have the Saint Germain boot, the jumping boot, the Brittany boot, the Story boot. You guys know that Hermes originally was an equestrian line, i.e. horses, horse riding. So of course they're gonna make some of the best boots. For those riding boots, I could smell the leather through the screen. I mean, you can just tell that they are nicely made, buttery soft. You just get a crisp silver buckle or gold buckle. That's just all you need. So if you are a boot lover, I like boots. I like a really good pair of boots. And that's why I'm beginning to be okay with buying luxury shoes. Because if I buy a classic piece, no matter what the trends are, classic items never go out of style. We've talked about this before. Classic items sometimes become trendy or on trend, but that doesn't change the fact that they're classic items and they never go out of style. Riding boots are not right now on trend. They were a couple of years ago for a few fall seasons, but if you get a pair of riding boots now because you like them and you wear them, they're gonna always be on style. You're always gonna look nice. They may not be popular or trendy, but you're always gonna look nice. So that's why I'm okay with investing in a nice pair of boots. My favorite boots that I put on my wish list were the Saint Germain boot and the jumping boot. Those two, I could definitely see myself investing in these over the next few years. The first one will probably be the Saint Germain boot because it's a shorter ankle boot that I would get a little bit more wear out of that, and then the riding boot eventually. All right, guys, those were my Hermes shoe picks for current summer and fall. Again, if you like this video, please go ahead and like and subscribe before you leave. Thank you and welcome to all of my new subscribers, and we will see you here on Friday for another Fast Five Friday. Have a good week, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.